To the New Mexico IDEA Alliance. Thank you so much for this award. I cannot tell you how deeply honored I am that you all chose me for this public service award. Unfortunately, I'm actually in Santa Fe today working on a public-private partnership workshop that we've been putting together for a couple of months where we're trying to get a lot of people to come together and thread a needle on environmental issues and union issues versus let's get some private capital in here to bring some infrastructure. So this is a very simple thing that I'm sure you guys deal the like with every day. Seriously though, like when I was on the county commission at Doña Ana when I first ran, I had just come back from graduate school. I thought I was going to be great and I wanted to run on stuff, and I'm like, well, job creation is really important. And then about 4 or 5 months after returning to Las Cruces from Boston, I couldn't get a job, and it became really personally apparent the lack of opportunity that a lot of young people have in the state. And actually when I got off the county commission, I once again couldn't find a job, so I ended up picking cotton for a while to help pay my bills, and my friends were like, yeah, go to Harvard and you too can pick cotton for a living. And so that's the kind of situation we find ourselves here in New Mexico. Job creation to create an economy that works for everyone has to be our number 1 concern. We all know about this downward spiral we're in, where educated young people get the benefit of our taxpayer money. We fund K-12, we fund higher education, and then when they can't find a job, where do they go? A lot of times Dallas and Denver and Phoenix, and we end up subsidizing the workforce of our neighboring states using our tax money. And then those jobs aren't created here, we don't get the tax money back, and we have lesser tax money to spend on education, which would then subsidize the education, and boom, boom, boom. But we all know how that downward spiral works. So we've got to find ways of dealing with that and diversifying our economy away just from the federal government and oil and gas development. If we can make this happen, we can truly start making progress in the areas of poverty, physical and mental health, education, because we'll have the money to do it. And when people are living in substandard economic conditions, which many of the folks in New Mexico are, getting these things solved is really a problem. So it starts with jobs, it starts with economic development, and that makes your roles just so important. Please keep it up. Please challenge yourself every day to go into your jobs thinking, how am I going to make my community better? I know you do this, but I would just respectfully request that you rededicate yourselves to the jobs that you're doing, because when you improve the economic conditions, when you create those conditions that allow for jobs to work, either by people creating them locally or by bringing them from out of state, we improve lives. We tangibly and in a real manner improve lives. So thank you all so much for this honor. I will keep working on this, and I'm sure you all will too, and I hope you have a great rest of your conference. Thanks again.